Hey, welcome back to T Squared. This week's segment is on Amazon. Amazon, not the gorilla, but Godzilla. We're going to go through the 12 reasons you need to pay attention to what Amazon's up to. Number one, strategy. Imagine being in that room with Jeff Bezos on the whiteboard. He's got two things on it: fashion, grocery. They just purchased Whole Foods, heading into brick and mortar there, maybe some private label development. The fashion pie, though, is not getting any bigger. So let's look at number two, market share. They've already moved to the number 2 slot ahead of Macy's, right behind Walmart, and coming on strong. That pie isn't getting any bigger, so the implication is you better pay attention to that. Number 3, data. 285 million users. Now, they get to tap into that user profile, not just for fashion, but for all categories they're purchasing. A huge advantage. So in terms of targeting, in terms of sharing information, you the brand, huge opportunity, much greater reach than you'd ever have as your own brand. Number 4, long-term play. Imagine being the CEO of a public company and going to the analysts and saying, here's our forecast for the next quarter. And this is a real number. The loss could be 300 million and it could range all the way to a profit of 300 million. You're in it for the long term, you can make major investments in a category, and you have that as a competitive advantage. That's what you're up against. Number 5, financial model. They're working on really free cash flow. They're not interested in margin. How do you compete with someone who doesn't have to worry about margin? Very thin margins. Even Walmart at the low end of the spectrum is going to have a tough time battling with that. Number 6, global supply chain and Prime shipping. Imagine Prime now, Prime out of nowhere, the membership, they created a day. This is the 3rd anniversary of Prime. Did $1 billion in one day. Bigger than Cyber Monday, bigger than Black Friday. They're going to create a supply chain which is going to be filled up with 50% of their product, aggregate all the small guys, and then go back to people like UPS and FedEx and negotiate the best prices in the world. They're already shipping more product in the UK than the Royal Mail Service. Number 7, search. 3 sites in the world, top 3, Google, Facebook, Amazon. And Amazon's the most searched apparel site. So you're up against that in any search for consumer products right now. Tough to fight that one. Number 8, brands. Many brands have been trying to resist this up till now. Nike now has even crossed over. Nike's made the move to Amazon. Everybody's coming over. The last resistance seems to be in the luxury space. So everyone else in every other channel is kind of moving over. Number 9, experiential retail. This is the only one where I see there may be a bit of a rub with the brands, because all trends indicate that consumers looking for an experience both online and in store. So we'll see. Amazon's more automated in everything they do, so this one could be a bit of a rub. Number 10, Millennial Appeal. This one surprised me. Number 1 spot for shopping for millennials, 17% of them, Amazon. Distant second, less than half of that, is Nordstrom. So whatever your millennial strategy was, you may have to rethink it if you didn't think they were stopping on Amazon. Number 11, acquisitions. They've picked up Zappos, Shopop, and now Whole Foods. So they're going at categories in a big way. They're going at their own private label programs. So they're going to be competing at you in that way as well. And finally, number 12, basic apparel. These guys are all over basics. T-shirts, shorts, underwear. Easiest thing to buy online, lowest return rate. They've got that one nailed. If you're in that category, you better be close to that and get a piece of it. I just want to finish on one stat which kind of blows me away in terms of their growth. Market cap right now. Market cap of Amazon is the equivalent of the combination of Penny's, Kohl's, Macy's, Nordstrom, Sears, Target, and Walmart. Unbelievable, and they're still going strong. I'll leave you with that last fact. Thanks for tuning in to T Squared. I'd like to hear your comments. See you in 2 weeks.